The tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And Swift is not going to get there as they stop him short of the yellow line.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Hey, volunteer. Vegas.
On 4th down, here's Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47th. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
At the 47-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Past the 20. 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Ready. Yellow, blue. Ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To throw now. Here's Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Packers at 8-4 now in the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or watching it, but The attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Now 2nd and 3.
Set, ready, set.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
And he fires one incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And it's 3rd and short. You look at this Bears defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typically what we might see. A lot of short passes, so they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trouble, 38. Black 40. Drill, 52. Hut.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 75. And the Packers are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Pushing his way through. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 76 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron. Hey, volunteer.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let it sit. Watch out, watch out.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Oh, he finds his running back who sniffed right down the middle of the field. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Alert. Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie Frosty.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Swift going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the 1st half.
Slam left.
Swift again. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bears are able to move back in front. So his strong 1st half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Williams going to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made, is the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6. Mega. Set.
Love, they go play action now. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Let's go. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
A 2-yard gain.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
17. Trouble, 38. Green Jack. Claude Ray.
Love to throw for it on fourth. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10.
Love now. And they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 15.
Slide through. Here we go. Set. 60 red.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
50 green. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
10 plus.
Throwing. Love. And it's caught. And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right on the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get into pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They get this out left. Touchdown! Christian Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 2.
14. Bears 12. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We've got a little more than a minute to go, and I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield, too.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Bears first down. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Chicago.
To throw, it's Williams. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Bears.
To the air, Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. Now he's going to step up, and he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. 3rd and 2. Throwing is Williams. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go. Here's Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half.
17, Bears 12.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Check view. Trouble 38.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here we go.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Off the play fake, Love. Throw here taken in by Wally, the tight end. And still fighting. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you'll get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Right.
First down.
Let's go now.
First and 10.
45. Right. Ready.
Play action this time with Love. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Red, yellow, black, 95. Blaster, 6.
Again, it's Love. They'll complete this one to Watson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
Striker, 3-3. Red, black 1. 60 red. 6 striker. Ready?
Here's Jacobs. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready. Black 40. Set.
Jacobs again. And this time he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Extra point attempt to come here. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 24, Bears 12.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now
picked off by Joey Porter Jr. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Black ultra. Set hut. Black shot. Hut.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. 6. Mega. Ready?
Here's Love. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 75 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. They'll come out in the pistol.
Ready, ready. Block clock, 10. 43 rail.
Jacobs hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 3-yard line.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Williams. And it is caught. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Rome Odunze, 97 yards. And the Bears are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
This is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. You've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Ready. 60 red.
To throw now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Ready?
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Red, 38. Ready? Go.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
Here we go. Here we go. Block 40. 10 cycles. Set.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch. Get the first down, keep it in the hands of my offense. I don't want to turn it over to them and rely on my D.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
That all is just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Tucker Kraft from 4 yards out. And the Packers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. The Packer offense and Jordan Love staying out there, so they're going to try to go for 2.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
This is 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Williams. Going left side, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's good. For the Bears. First and 10 at the 47-yard
To throw, Williams. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Working out of the gun, Williams.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10.
What is up? Vegas!
To the air once more. Williams.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is recovered by the Packers, so that might just about do it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for Green Bay, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Chicago,